from Menasha, Wisconsin. How is everybody doing tonight? I'm super excited to be here with you guys. We have had a super busy couple weeks. Hang on, I'm gonna close this window. Oh, maybe. Okay, so Mr. Steve is weed whacking. It's very loud. Oh, I hope it doesn't get too warm in here. He turned the air on Saturday because he said it was too hot, but he turned it back off because it was cool this morning, and then it rained and rained and rained, and now it got real humid again. So, whew, you guys know I love some heat and humidity, right? Yeah, I'm not complaining, but sometimes it gets a little much. So let me get my iPad going here. Let's see, it is Sunday, June 25th. How is it June? The end of June. Like next week is the 4th of July. Lynn, I'm so happy to see you here from Australia. Lynn told me that she put a birthday card in the mail for me, and it takes a long time to get from Australia to Menasha, Wisconsin. So I'm looking forward to that. Yay. I see we have Audrey from the Northwoods of Wisconsin. Audrey, I was just up in the Northwoods of Wisconsin. We came home today. Hi, Melanie. Miss you too. Vicki says our birthdays are coming up soon. Vicki shares a birthday with me. There are a bunch. I think there's a bunch of my team members that have the same birthday as I do. So that's kind of cool, right? But we were up in the Northwoods of Wisconsin for a very special wedding. One of our little bear hunters, and I say little because when I met him with our bear hunting group, he was like, let's see, he was about this tall. Yeah. And now he's like that tall. And he got married to his high school sweetheart. They've been, I think, dating for 10 years. Way to pull the trigger on that one, Isaac. But a really funny thing happened. We, after the ceremony, we stopped at a little place where we went and had a beverage. And Haley and I were talking about one of my followers that is from that area. And I said, you know, the bride's last name is Spacek. I wonder if Lisa Spacek, Lisa, are you watching? I wonder if Lisa is related to the bride. And so we talked about that. Then we get to the reception. Who comes up to us and says, Kelly, I'm Lisa Spacek. And Haley just like screamed because she was like, oh my gosh. Ah. Yeah, and Audrey said, congratulations, Isaac and wife. It was a beautiful, beautiful wedding. It was so funny meeting Lisa because we have conversed back and forth for years, and she knows that I bear hunt there, and she knows some people that I know up there, and so it was really kind of, what a small world, right? It's just such a small world. So we had a really, really good time at the wedding. The bride was absolutely gorgeous, and I mean, she's drop dead gorgeous. Like, she could be a model. She's tall and thin and just beautiful. And her cute, handsome bridegroom that we have known forever. We were super excited for them. And some of us, not me, had a little more fun than others. Maybe that was Haley. I don't know. But we all had a good time. It was so good to see our friends again that we usually only see in the fall. Sometimes we see our friend Sunny that we hunt with in the summer because we go camping by where he lives in the central Wisconsin. So, oh, Lisa's here. There we go. Lisa! Oh my gosh, that was just so hilarious. And I think Haley like broke her eardrum when she screamed, like, it's Lisa Spacek. But yeah, usually we only see these people in the fall. And Audrey asked where the wedding was. It was in Fifield at St. Therese Catholic Church, or Phillips at St. Therese Catholic Church. And then the reception was in Glidden at the fairgrounds, I believe. And it said on the invitation it was at a park, Marion Park. And I was like, oh, well, it was this huge, huge building. And I guess that they, yes, Darlene, this is the June 25th live, and I am live right now. I guess they cooked for over 500 people, you guys. Humongous. Very contrast to the wedding that I went to last weekend in San Diego, which was, I want to say there was 50 to 75 people there. And again, a beautiful wedding. Steve's nephew got married. Him and his bride have been together for 15 years. And these are young, you know, like 25, 26, 27-year-olds. So they're just making sure things are right, right? So anyways, glad they both pulled the trigger. They both have beautiful wives. Steve's nephew's wedding was just gorgeous. All the family was there. That was really fun. We spent a couple days in San Diego, and I'm happy to report that I went to the San Diego Zoo. I got myself a San Diego Zoo shirt. Yay! And it did not disappoint. It was really fun. I just posted some pictures on my on our Facebook page for my business, so that you could see some of the fun animals that I was able to enjoy. I also went to La Jolla Cove, which is like a beach tourist type area where they have the cliffs, and then the seals. The seals were laying all over the rocks. It was so cool. Oh my gosh. So that was really fun. Connie said she loves the San Diego Zoo. I know that her daughter used to live out there. And yeah, it was really fun. And Steve didn't want to go. So you guys know me. He wanted to watch the US Open golf. Snoozer. So I jumped in our rental car and I drove to La Jolla Cove and enjoyed that without being like, okay, let's go. Right? Oops. And then from there I went to the zoo, and it was wonderful. Our flights were horrible. On the way down, we left Milwaukee late, missed our flight in Dallas. We were supposed to get to San Diego at 4:30 in the afternoon, and we didn't get there till like midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning. So that was nice. And then on our way home, we got up at 4 a.m. to catch a 7:24 flight. We had to turn in our rental car. We knew the airport would be super busy, and we got to the airport. Remember, we got up at 4. You know how much I love that. And we got to the airport, and our 7:24 flight was delayed to 8:45. And then as I got to thinking about that, I'm like, I wonder if we'll make our connecting flight in Dallas. And so I started looking at things, and no, we were not going to. And I'm glad I thought about that, because I went up to the ticket counter, and the ticket guy at American Airlines, which I would never fly again. Ooh, so mad. He said there were no more flights out of Dallas to Milwaukee that day. So we switched to United, and United took us through Denver, and instead of getting home at 4:30 into Milwaukee, we got home at midnight. So we were supposed to get to Milwaukee at 4:30. We got all the way back to Menasha at about midnight. So it was a really 2 days of very long travel. Needless to say, Steve will not be flying anytime again soon. However, I'm headed to Vegas in August, because that is where Stampin' Up! Is having a backstage leadership conference in Las Vegas in August, which sounds delightful to me with the heat. Not so good for others. But, and I looked at my ticket, and sure enough, I'm flying American Airlines. So, yeah, not looking forward to that. Anyways, so we had a really nice weekend. We went up over to my mom's house. She lives in the middle of Wisconsin. We picked her up, took her up with us to the wedding. Had a very nice time. The food was fantastic. Yeah, Susan says with those flight times, you could have come to Australia. And you know what, Susan? Australia is totally on my bucket list. And I keep praying that Stampin' Up! Is going to take us to Australia. And who said that? Jean said Vegas in August is hell. I know. We actually, Steve and I are going to be celebrating an anniversary next week. Is it next week? Let me look. Yeah, because today's the 25th. No, yep. Next week, July 4th. We got married in Las Vegas on July 4th many, many years ago. I don't know the years. Steve knows things like that. I'm terrible at stuff like that, but it was Haley's going to be 29, so I would say 28 years ago. That's what I would say, because we got married, and then I think maybe 27 years. I don't even know. And she'll go, Mom, I tell you this every year. And I'm like, I know. I don't know what to tell you. But anyways, yeah, so we're celebrating our anniversary on the 4th. Haley's birthday is on the 1st. We're headed to my mom's house. Over by my mom's house, you know, we bought some property over there. And we have a camper. We call it South Park. We're headed over that way probably on Thursday, because my cousins are road tripping. Some are road tripping up here from Arizona. Some are flying in from Arizona. And we're going to have a family reunion on the 1st, which is Haley's birthday. It was also my father's birthday. And let's see. What else is happening? Oh, and then it's 4th of July, our anniversary. And then my birthday is July 7th, and it just popped into my head. I need to write a note to myself. I can't tell you yet, but I'll tell you after it happens. Haley, hang on. Photo. Okay. See, that's how things work for me. Things pop in my head, and I'm like, oh, I need to take care of that. So there's my note. I'll tell you all about it afterwards, because people watch the show that don't need to know a few little things. So Nancy says she was in Vegas one time in early June, and the temperature was over 100. But but it's a dry heat. Someone told me. I know, right? That just really doesn't matter that much, does it? We got married on the 4th of July, and when you open the door to the casinos to go outside, it was like a furnace blast, right? I know how hot it is, and again, I love it. So I'll be poolside when I'm not conferencing. Yeah, so thanks, you guys. Thanks for the happy early anniversary. So how do I find your address for Happy Mail? Are you ready, Darlene? I'm going to tell you my address. 738 D Pier, Depere Street. 738 De Pere Street, Menasha, Wisconsin, 54952. And yeah. I don't know if my address is really posted anyplace else, but if you've ever gotten an email from me, it's always at the bottom of my emails. Oh, Lisa said she was there on August 11th. It was 114. Yay! I know, completely insane, right? So that's what's been happening with me. I was not live last weekend because we were in San Diego. We didn't come home until Monday. We came home Monday and our garage is gone. And on sometime this week, I can't remember when, they came and tore up all the cement, and they've got the gravel in there and all the re-rod. And on today, the plumber was here because when the guys took out all the junk out of the garage, they hit the gas line that runs under our driveway for the furnace. We have a heated garage. Siva's, that's his man cave. So he's got a little like mobile home furnace out there. And we heat our pool. And so they hit the gas line. So we had to have a plumber come in and take the gas line out and replace it. And we didn't know too, because of the heat of the fire, if it would be damaged. I think it was a copper pipe. So I don't know, it probably was. I don't know, things like that. But so he was working today. He's going to be back tomorrow. And then on Tuesday, I know Judy says, oh no, another problem. Oh, believe me, Judy, there's been lots of them. On Tuesday, they're coming to pour the cement slab for our new garage. So that's good. And when we're done stamping tonight, I will show you, I'll do some more Happy Mail that I've received. The cards keep coming in, you guys. Like, I feel, Steve and I both. Steve has been reading cards, and he said to me the other day, he read the cards that were on the counter, because I always open them up and leave them there. And he read the cards that were on there. He's like, your people, he calls you guys my people. Your people just write the nicest things in cards. Like, I think it's really been helping him, the really kind words and the things to think about with the loss of his mom. And the garage is secondary. We lost a whole person while this all was happening, not because of the garage fire, but it all went down at the same time. So he's just been so touched by you guys. And I love that about my community, right? Our community is just, we're so kind and uplifting and thoughtful. And again, thank you guys for the cards you've been sending. Thank you for the gifts. I've got like a super fun gift that came in. I can't wait to show it to you guys. Don't let me forget at the end. I got to show you. It's a bunch of goodies, and it was just the sweetest thing. But I want to thank you guys for the cards, the kind comments. You're leaving comments all over the place, and I am finding them, and the gifts have been just fantastic. So we'll talk a little bit about that later. John report. The only report that I have about John, I saw John this week and said, hey. And yeah, crafters are the nicest people, right? You guys are and I've known this always. But the John report this week, I saw John and I said, hey, and he said, hey, but he told Steve that while we were gone, they came in and cleared out the garage, and there were actually 2 dumpsters here, and they took all the scrap metal out of the garage and cashed it in someplace. And I thought, well, I'm glad they're like recycling, right? Well, Steve wasn't very that much happy about it. And I said, you need to just let that go. Okay. Just, you guys know what I'm talking, like, let it go. So I've had to rein him in a few times on some things. Like he was gonna do some of that. He said, I'll just do the electrical work. And no. You just let them do their thing. You tell them where you want stuff, you let them do their thing. So I'm kind of reining him in just a little bit. Exactly. So that's my John report this week. Nothing too exciting. But what else is happening? Next weekend is actually 4th of July weekend. I'm going to tell you guys right now, I don't think we're coming back from South Park on Sunday. If I can get something together this week, and it's a big possibility, I will put something together and post it on Sunday night for you. But if I don't, I will let you know. I'll let you know either way, right? I'll say, okay, you guys, I'm not going to be live, but I'll be live, not live. How about that? Or if I'm just like, couldn't do it, but it is 4th of July weekend. We have so many things going on this weekend that I don't know if it's going to be possible. Anyways, just wanted to let you know that. Hi, Priscilla. So I think that I'm ready to turn my camera around. Should we have a little wand action? Priscilla got me these wands. Can I tell you, Val was playing with it and absolutely loved it. And she had, oh, wait, are you ready for this? Let me find the buttons. Here we go. They both, yeah, this is a little unicorn keychain. Dina, Barb, and I all have one. But I'm the only one with one of these. Maybe I need to change that. I know, right? Exactly. I have a whole stamp set that is based on the crown and the wand. Yeah, just for fun, right? Okay, we're going to turn the oh, no, wait. I have prizes. Don't let me forget about the prizes, you guys. Holy cow. First of all, there are 3 ways that you can win fabulous prizes from me. First thing I'm going to tell you is give me a thumbs up. We have 426 people on here watching me right now. Give me a thumbs up. That really helps me in my whole internet analytics that none of us really understand, but I know it helps. I've been told. I don't listen to the rest of it because it's like wah, 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 all that technical stuff, right? Not going to lie. And the other thing you can do is someplace on your screen. Oh, Margaret said she just got my stamp set and my kit. Yay! I do have a few kits left, you guys, for my Friendship Royalty stamp set, which I do autograph. And if you need the stamp set, you can include it in the kit and I autograph it for you. So if you'd like to get one of those, let me know. I have a few left. All of the kits, I had a first shipment that went out and then I ran out, so I made some more. And I had a second shipment go out and I have a few left over from that. So just let me know. But prizes. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. So appreciate it. What does that say? Just have to say thank you when you are down and out or have a death in the family like I did. I was, oh, Diane, you're so sweet. I sent Diane a card because I know she lost her sister, and she sent me a message saying, with everything you have going on, I can't believe that you sent, it was so sweet to send me a card. And I try to pay attention. Like, sometimes people go, how do you find out about people losing, you know, their family or friends or pets or whatever? And just as I'm scanning through Facebook, somebody will say, my dog crossed over the Rainbow Bridge, and I'm like, oh, I need to send a card. Or, you know, I saw on Facebook that Diane lost her sister, and I will send a card. And just that's what we do. That's what we do. We lift each other up and we give each other encouragement. We try to console each other when things aren't great, right? So yeah, that's what stampers do. We're the nicest people ever. Prizes. I have a cherry cobbler ink pad. If you leave a comment, if you're new to me, please just leave a comment any place on the screen, or in the comments. I'm reading the screen. I got confused. And everybody gets entered into a drawing to win fabulous prizes. I am going to be sending this cherry cobbler ink pad from my last live to Christina Cooper Ryder of Norwalk, Ohio. Christina, you got a brand new cherry cobbler ink pad coming your way. Okay, let me get this in here so I don't get confused. I've got them all packaged in envelopes ready to roll. Oh, and Suzanne's thumb is doing better. Suzanne had surgery, so I'm glad to hear that. She'll be resuming her stamping next month. Yay! That's exciting. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. I see everybody popping in here, and I saw another comment here. Hang on. Oh, I'm missing it. Okay. Next up, for sharing, there's a whole category for sharing my videos, and just click on that share button. Let me know, say I shared your video, and I have a brand new Simply Chamois. This is what I use to clean my stamps. I love these things. It's hard. All you do is soak it in some water. It'll absorb all that water, and you clean your stamps on it. And I'll show you when we're stamping tonight if you've never seen that. But all you do is take this and rinse it out in water until the water runs clear. And I like to keep mine in a plastic stamp case. You can order these from me, but it's just a clear plastic stamp case. Mine's pretty dirty, but it's pretty old too. And it keeps it nice and moist for a long time. And I only wash it out, I don't know, maybe once a week. And you guys know I stamp a lot, sometimes more than that, but I just throw it back in there, close it up, and it's ready to go. Nancy said she can't believe she can watch me live tonight. Yay! I'm excited, Nancy. Okay, this is going out to, I forgot to say who it was going to tonight. Oh no. Bonnie Braden of Bargersville, Indiana. You have a new chamois coming. Thank you so much for the share. Thank you, Christina, for your comment. Thank everybody for your shares and comments. That really helps me grow my business. You never know who among your friends might be interested in stamping, or maybe they are stampers and you didn't even know about it, right? So thank you, Mary. Mary is cheering on the crowd to give me the thumbs up. Next up, I have an order, and this I think is from B. Remember, B sent us some items. She had duplicates. So I have the Charming Sentiment stamp set. You guys are never going to believe this. And the Sentiment Silhouette dies that go with it. What? There's 30 dies in here, you guys. I'm going to put these right back in here like B had it. So I've got a whole bundle, and this is for ordering. Everybody who orders from me between my last live and this live gets entered in a drawing to win fabulous prizes. Carol Domkowski, Neenah, Wisconsin. This is on its way to you. I'm super excited. Thank you guys all for your orders. You know that's what keeps me in business. That's what keeps these videos coming your way. And I love to give away prizes. One of the ways that I get prizes, help contribute to my prizes, is when you use my host code. Let me pull this out. My host code changes. I'm going to wobble you probably. My host code changes at least once a month. But this is my host code. You can find it on my blog, www.AStampAbove.com. There's a right-hand column that says current host code. If you're placing an order with me and your order is under $150, please put this host code in where it says host code. And that will kind of push the order into a category that allows me to buy door prizes. And if you happen to, like, if you're familiar with, if you've ever had a home party, a Stampin' Up! Party, a Pampered Chef party, an Avon party, as the hostess, you get rewards from all of the accumulated sales on your party. Well, that's what this does. If your order is under $150, you don't get rewards from Stampin' Up. If you do place an order over $150, you get 10%, 11%, 12%, whatever the percentages are of your total in free money to spend. So if you happen to put an order in with me or anybody, but it's $145, if you just push that up $5 to $150 before tax and shipping, you will get free money to spend. So that's where the free money goes. When you don't qualify for it, it allows me to buy prizes for you guys, for my team. It helps me restock my supplies, all the good things. Hang on, I gotta push this under here. I'm gonna wiggle you just a little bit. There we go. And so that's what that's all about. So I just wanted to mention that to you. I don't think I need this anymore. I think we're ready to stamp. Yay! Okay, I'm going to turn my camera around. Hang with me. Oh, Nancy says, is the free money before tax and % off? So if your order retail amount totals $150, then they're going to add tax and shipping. Okay, so it's that $150 before tax shipping if you're a demonstrator, before your discount. It is retail amount for demonstrators just like it is for customers. I hope that answers your question. So if you ordered 10 items at $15 each, that would total $150. Then there's tax and shipping. You're going to just look at that $150. That's where the totals are for your rewards. And it breaks my heart when I see an order come in for like $148 retail before tax and shipping, because that person had just added glue or rhinestones or mini glue dots or dimensionals. They would have gotten $15 to spend on anything they wanted. So I always try to let you guys know about those perks, right? Thank you, Lorraine. I'm glad I'm back too. We are going to flip this around. Here we go. And hopefully I can get this in here without messing anything up. Okay, you guys, I think we're looking pretty good. That was fairly simple. Let me move all my little goodies out of the way here. So I have to remind you guys that I just heard from one of my longtime customers tonight, right before I went live. She sent me a message. She's like, I am going to sign up and join your team. And I'm super excited to have Karen on my team. She has been ordering for me for a long time, and now she's going to be ordering at a discount, which is super, super good for everybody. We have a starter kit special that runs until June 30th, and June 30th is next Friday. You get to choose $155 in any product you want for only $99. Free shipping. All they charge you on the $99 is tax. You get a paper pumpkin kit. You'll get a 20% discount on all your future orders. And can I just say, I see a whole bunch of my team members on here tonight. Being part of my team is fantastic. We have Stamp Happy Academy. This is one of the best websites in the world for stampers. We load on 4 online classes every single month. You can get a membership for $19.95. You can also add 4 additional live classes for a premium membership at $34.95. If you join my team, once you put in your first discount order, you get a free basic membership to Stamp Happy Academy. Wow, right? There are over 100 online classes on here already. So this is a fabulous place to be. Starter kit. Now, with the starter kit, you can either be a discount shopper and just order for yourself and get discounts, or you can share the opportunity of becoming a Stampin' Up! Customer with others. You can have people also join under you, which is a lot of fun. Bringing your friends together to participate together, it's almost always a lot more fun with a friend, right? So the kit, $99, you get to choose $155 in anything you want, is only available till next Friday, June 30th. Join my team, try it out. You can't go wrong. This is a no-brainer. And if you don't do anything with it, nobody's going to come knocking at your door asking for your $155 worth of stuff back. I am not going to be mad at you. I will never push you to do anything you don't want to do with this opportunity. You want to be a happy shopper and get a discount? I'm in. You want to do a little bit more? I'm the person to help you out with that because we have a wealth of knowledge. I've been in this business for, I think, 19 years. And so if something pops up, pretty sure that I can help you out with it. Okay, Stamp Happy Academy. You'll find all the information. Go check it out at stamphappyacademy.ning.com. You can just do a search on Google for Stamp Happy Academy. It's going to pop up. Last thing I want to talk about here, our Designer Series paper sale. This also ends next Friday on June 30th. Sale paper is always better than full price paper. I'm telling you, this is a great time to stock up on the papers that you love. These are all 15% off. Tonight, we're going to be using the Zany Zoo paper. Let me look and see what our projects are. We're also going to be using the Earthen Elegance paper. You guys have seen me use all of these papers. We use this. I use this in a private tutorial. By the way, every time you place an order from me, I should say each month, when you place an order from me, I send you a PDF tutorial that has some fabulous card ideas in it, and it usually has a theme. So we did Countryside Inn for one of my tutorials. We did the daisies for another tutorial. We've done the Hello Irresistible for another tutorial. The one that I'm going to be sending out shortly is the Bright and Beautiful. You get a whole full tutorial with videos in it showing you how to make some fantastic cards. So Designer Series paper sale is on until through June 30th, 15% off. And I always tell people, I use a lot more of a particular Designer Series paper if I buy two instead of just one. When I buy one, I'm a little chintzy with it. When I buy two, I use it like crazy and end up using way more than if I had only bought one. So it's just a weird mind game that I play with myself. And I think a lot of us do that, right? All right. First things first, let me put my little measurement cheat sheet up here. Pam Taylor just got here. She had wicked weather. You know, while we were driving home today, Pam, we had just crazy rain. Like the freeway actually came almost to a standstill. It was raining so hard. Okay. We are going to be using the Zany Zoo bundle tonight. Now, I love this bundle. I think it's hysterical. And I have been using this to send cards, not just to children, because I don't send a lot of cards out to children. I send cards out to my friends, to my customers, to my team members, but I love this bundle. Just so happens that I do an online class every month with my friends Dina and Barb. This is our bundle, the theme of our online class. And I just put all the information up on Friday about this online class. So you can go to my blog right here and you'll find the Zany Zoo online class information. Oh, hang on a second. I printed some stuff out and forgot to grab it. And I don't know why that came out. And I have to change my glasses. So hang tight. Those are my reading the comments glasses. These are my stamping glasses. Zany Zoo online class. So the class, there are 3 different options for you. You can get all of it with the bundle, with the Merry Melody embossing folder, with these fantastic adhesive sparkle gems, and the Ribbon Duo combo pack. All of this stuff with videos for each card, a PDF file, pre-cut cardstock pack to make 8 cards. All of the goodies with tax and shipping is $116. Or if you already have this, you can order the kit, which includes the 8 pre-cut cardstock for making 8 cards, PDF file with video tutorials. You're going to get the ribbon and the gems. You also have the opportunity to add on, where did my paper go? Right here. A pack of the Zoo Crew Designer Series paper, because you're definitely going to need this to make the cards, and maybe you have this but you don't have this. So there are 3 different options. You can order the PDF file for just $20, or you can join Stamp Happy Academy for $19.95 and get this PDF included. Pretty cool, right? So We are going to be making a really quick and easy card with the Zany Zoo. We're going to do just a tiny bit of embossing. So I've got my Versamark, my embossing buddy, and my white embossing powder out here. Let me move this over here. And I am going to bring in all my little goodies. All right, here we go. Whoops, hang on, things are falling. And this. Let me move this over. Here comes all of our goodies. So this is a basic white envelope. Oh, I have to figure out what I'm going to do with that. Huh. Hang on a second. I'm going to have to pull some paper out. So let me see what I'm going to do with my envelope. By the way, all of this paper is black and white on one side. And it has these adorable little characters on the other side. This paper, I've used a lot of it already. I do have another pack, don't worry. That's why I'm using so much of it. But lots of good things. And I love black and white paper because you can color the white any color you want and make it blue and white paper or red and white paper. Got these cute little flowers. You can color them any color. Lots and lots of fun patterns here. I think I'm going to use this particular paper because that's what I'm using on the front of my card, and I just want to decorate my envelope up quick and easy. So I am going to go with a 2.5 by 6-inch piece. And for those of you that are not aware, this is our paper trimmer. It is fantastic. It's only like $25. It extends out to 17 inches. It has a cutting blade and also a scoring blade. Everything pops right back in here. Really inexpensive, works great. All right, let me put this back. So when I decorate my envelopes, a lot of times I like to cut out a piece of 2.5 by 6. I add some liquid glue along my envelope flap and put that designer paper that's going to match my card right on here. And then grab my little paper scissors, paper snips. Whoops, hang on. I got home today. I dropped Haley off at her house. I didn't go in because I knew I had to come home and take a nap before I came on live, or I was going to be really tuckered out. And I did take a really nice nap, not going to lie. But I didn't go in because I knew those babies would like keep me there, which I absolutely love, but I needed a nap. And I will get to see them tomorrow. So here's our envelope flap. Got that done. Now we're going to take a basic white thick card base. This is 5.5 by 8.5, and I've already scored it at 4 1/4 here. I always want to score the thick basic white and the thick vanilla, very vanilla. And if you're not using the thick card bases, give it a try. Order that starter kit, join my team, give it a try. You're going to absolutely love the thick cardstock. It really makes all the difference in your bases. Oh, now I have a piece of DSP. This is 3.5 by 5.5, and you could pick any one out that you wanted. And we're gonna just put this right on the front of our card. So I put my glue on. I like to hold it up like this so I make sure I get it right down to the edge and it's all even around the edge of my card. And then I've got a 1-inch by 5.5-inch piece of the designer series paper we used on our envelope. And I'm going to just take and put a little bit. Did I say 1 by 5.5? I hope I did. That's what this is. By the way, you'll find all of these dimensions on my blog, www.AStampAbove.com, a couple hours after we're done tonight. It takes me a while to get photographs done and put everything on my blog, but I always put the dimensions and still photos on there so you guys can go back to that. Anytime you're like, oh, I want to make that card she made, where is that? It's going to be right on my blog. You just scroll through until you find it. Okay, so 1/2 inch by 5.5 lemon lime twist. And we are going to take this and glue it right over here on this side. See if I can get that lined up. And this is why I really like the glue, because I can move this around just for a little while until it sets. Okay, is this like the easiest card ever? I just broke one of my golden rules as I'm doing this. I'm like, oh, Kelly, come on. You should always stamp the inside before you glue anything on, because now if I mess that up, then what, right? If I mess it up before I glue it together, I can flip it inside out and salvage it. If I mess it up now, I've wasted all of this and a whole card base. And look, I've got ink on my finger already. So I'm going, whoops, I don't want, that's not what I wanted. I want something great to celebrate about you. So we're going to pull that one out. And grab a block. Look what I just did. I just put my card right in the ink, but because this is black and white, nobody's really going to know. Oh my gosh, I almost did it again. Is this how tonight's going to go? There could be a lot of crying, giggling. There's no crying in stamping. So I'm using Memento black ink. Yay me. Got that in there okay. We're going to set this over here away from the black ink, right? And we're going to do just a little bit of embossing here. So I'm going to get my white powder. And that's right, Denise. If you mess it up, you just use the inside, right? It's always a way to fix it. This is part of our basics. We have white and clear and black embossing powder in one packet, which is really nice to have all of those. Then we have some metallics too. So I put my embossing buddy that comes with our tool additions toolkit for embossing. And whoops, hang on. Happy birthday to you. Oh, look, I almost stamped that right in my Versamark, and that's a really nice clean one. That would have made me very not happy. Averted another disaster. This is that chamois, and it's nice and soft. And again, I just take it and run it under water until it runs clear and it's ready to go. But it will always be stained, so don't let that freak you out. That's not important. We're going to put this right on here. And if you're doing some embossing, I usually recommend like doing 3 or 4 of them, because you can just throw them back in your stamp case and use them for future projects, and you already have them embossed, right? So we're going to do this. I like to give it a little flick. And I always close this back up before I do anything else. If you've ever had a disaster with embossing powder, you will completely do the same thing every single time. We're going to heat set this. Some people like to wave their gun around, and I just hold it like this until it melts the embossing powder and call it a day. With vellum, if you're embossing on vellum, you have to be a little more careful. Vellum is a little more delicate than cardstock. And then you hold this up in the light and make sure there's no dull parts on it, and there isn't. It's all nicely embossed. Embossing is still one of those really magical things for people, no matter how long they've been stamping. They love embossing because it's just, oh, embossing. Embossing is really cool. Okay, we are going to bring in these dies. Now, there are, oh, look at, I have all of these in here that I already made. There are 20 different dies in with the Zany Zoo. I'm going to use this cute little banner, and I am going to put it on here and die cut it just like this. And of course, through the magic of TV, I already have that done. The other thing we're going to grab out of here is these little balloons. Whoops, let's see if I can break a nail, right? There we go. And I like with these smaller elements, oftentimes Stampin' Up! Will put more than one. Oh, look, I did break my nail. Be careful, don't break your nail. I need to get them redone anyways, but 2 balloons. So we can actually cut out 2 at once, which I love that. I love that they do that. So we are going to use Lemon Lime Twist and cut out 2 little tiny balloons, which I have one. Oh, look at that. Here's my other one. Boom. So we've got two little balloons. Throw these back in here so I don't lose them. And now we're ready to finish off our card. Now this was my really quick and easy card today. The other ones aren't going to be as quick and easy, but they're going to be just as awesome. that out of there. So I'm going to take and put black dimensionals on my banner. Now, when you buy black dimensionals, the really cool thing about the pack of black dimensionals, you get minis and regular size. And I love both. There we go. We are going to put this on our card. And I like to use my take your pick tool to pop those backs off. We're going to put this right up here. Just like that. Ah, love it. I'm going to take one of these little balloons. This is the back. You can see the back. If you look at it, you can tell. Oh, shoot. I don't think I want that up there. Hang on. Wipe that off. I'm going to put my glue towards the bottom of my balloon. And I'm going to set it right up here on this little banner. We're going to grab a baby wipe. Don't forget the banner. That's right. Thank you very much, Lois. I'm happy to see you on here tonight. And I really should have put a dimensional under that balloon. So let me do that. You can sneak these in after the fact. I just picked off the backing. And again, oh, crud. Hang on. Let's see if I can get this accomplished. I'm using my take your pick tool, and I'm just going to put my dimensional right under there. This other little balloon is going to go, I'm going to put it right over that black mark. But I did have the other one right up here. So, but that'll work just fine too. And let's see. I wonder if I should take a Stampin' Right marker and there, look at that. Disaster averted. Last but not least, we want to put some embellishments on here. I forgot to cut my side open on this. So this is what I like to do with my embellishments, because I get annoyed by opening up that flap all the time, but I want them to stay in a sleeve to stay protected. Look at that. Priscilla's on here tonight, and she taught me that. Just cut a slit in the side. And I think she said she got it from a different demonstrator, the idea. So I love, love, love that we share, right? And I think I'll do one more right there. So look at that cute little bling. These are the silver sparkly glitter. We've got silver, copper, and black. I love these. This comes with your kit, with the Zany Zoo kit, if you decide to get that from me. I'm going to put this away. We're also going to be using that Merry Melody embossing folder. And I think that is particularly cute to go with our singing turtle, right? He's so cute. And we have some musical symbols in here. That's why we kind of chose that to go with it. All right. Here is our cute little birthday card. How sweet is that? Super easy, right? Just a really, really easy card. And that's what I wanted to kick us off tonight. And it also shows all the fun that we're going to have in this entire kit. So if you would like to try one of these kits, please feel free to go to my blog, look for online classes in the right-hand column. I believe this is the first thing on my blog right now on June 25th. This is the first thing that's listed there, but super, super cute ideas. Okay, let me grab our next project. Put these all away. Get them out of my way. What are we going to do next? Next up. Woot, woot. Oh, let me get this put away too. And here it comes. Oh, maybe we'll use these. I hadn't thought about that. So the other kit, the new kit that I have for June is actually the Gorgeously Made bundle, which is right here. I just completed this class last week, and this is my online kit class. Super fun. This is going to come with the Masterfully Made Designer Series paper. Oh, hang on. This gorgeous paper, you guys. I love bright and colorful. This is all made like pretty much with torn paper and photographed. So pretty. The kit also includes linen thread, these fantastic adhesive backed sequin trio pack, 8 envelopes, and a Wink of Stella glitter brush. Yay! So you get all of this stuff in the kit. The kit is $56. It also includes enough pre-cut cardstock for 8 cards. There are 4 different designs and you get to make 2 of each. You get a PDF file filled with photos, written instructions, and exclusive video tutorials for each one. You can add on this bundle for an additional $61. Both of those prices include tax and shipping. Let me move this out of the way. So this card that I'm going to show tonight, I forgot to do in one of my previous videos this month, but it was actually for my Technique Club. So my Technique Club, also information for that can be found on my blog, is super fun. Each month, the people that are in the Technique Club, and all you have to do is email me and say you want more information, and I will email it back to you. My email address, by the way, is Kelly, Kelly, at AStampAbove.com. And you say, I want information about your Technique Club, I'll send you the information. You just have to email me back and say, I would like to become a member of the Technique Club. Each month, they get a card and an instruction sheet using techniques. Both items have the techniques on them. And it's just a really fun way to collect a library of technique ideas. So for this first card, we are going to be using the Gorgeously Made bundle. We've got Pretty Peacock ink and Lost Lagoon ink. We're also using this fantastic More Dazzle specialty paper. And this is not part of the kit, by the way, but it is in our catalog. And this was a celebration item a few years ago, and everybody just died over it, right? So I was super excited to see this come into our catalog and be available to buy for the whole year. Now, I'm going to be using the Artistic Mix decorative masks. And hang on, because I actually tortured this little envelope. It's kind of wrecked. So these decorative masks, here, let me get this out of the way, have all kinds of different patterns on them. And you can use them with sponges, with sponge daubers. You can use them with our blending brushes. But we've got these boxes. We've got these plaids. You can mix and match these together for fun patterns. Let me move this out of the way so you can actually see it. And then this one. And this one also has the labels that you pop out of the inside of there. And I lost one, so I'm really bummed. But you can take this and set it down, and you can blend around it to make a little like tag looking thing. Really sad. You know, and I think it might be under my desk someplace. I just need to get my butt down on my hands and knees, which is really hard because I can't get up. Ugh. And see if I can find this one. This one is the one I lost. I need to see if I can find that. But anyways, let me just set these aside. We are going to use this one for our technique card. Now, next month, I will be doing a whole different technique. Each month is a different technique. So hang on, I gotta get my little directions over there and new little cheat sheet for my dimensions up here. Oh, and I might use these, we'll see. And here comes all of our goodies. Yay. So we have a Lost Lagoon. It looks like, oh, I have 2 there. Look at that. Lost Lagoon card base, 5.5 by 8.5. And you can score this at 4 1/4 if you want, but the colored cardstock isn't as thick as that thick basic white. So it actually folds really nicely, completely up to you. Then we've got a basic white envelope we're going to decorate. We've got a piece of basic white that is 3 3/4 by 5. And a piece of Pretty Peacock that is 3 5/8 by 4 7/8. Okay, Audrey said yoga is helpful for floor work. Oh, that's really good to know. Yeah, because my knees like lock up when I can't like sit on the floor. It's really annoying. I need to do something about it, but who has time? I'll do it. I need to do something. I got to figure that out. And then I've got a piece of basic white that's 4 by 5 1/4. So I have to decide what I'm going to do with that because I don't know what I'm going to do with that. But we are going to be using this piece of Pretty Peacock to do our technique on. We're using Lost Lagoon ink. I am going to bring in my mask and I'm just going to lay it down on my piece. Now, my technique is called partial stenciling with masks. And when you're using a blending brush, I kind of like to do this a little bit so I don't get globs all over. But you could stencil this entire piece. But what I thought was kind of neat was not to do all of it. And then it kind of has a little bit of a shabby chic look. So I'm just doing part of it. And we're going to pick that up. And I really like that look. Now, of course, you could do the whole thing. But the technique is called partial stenciling with masks. And it's just that simple. We are going to add this piece to our white mat, and our white mat is just 1/8 of an inch bigger, and I just wanted that little pop of white around this layer. And then slide that a little bit. We're gonna take, oh, I didn't even tell you about my ribbon. Hang on. We are going to use this fabulous Lost Lagoon ribbon. This is 1/4 of an inch wide, and I really, really like it. It's like so pliable, bendable, whatever you want to call it. Supple, that's a word, right? I always feel weird saying supple because it sounds like nipple, and that's strange. Do you guys ever have like really weird things like that go through your head? Maybe that's a little bit too much information. Like, oh, that's how Kelly thinks, huh? But I'm among friends, right? I hope that my video doesn't get flagged for saying that word. Who knows anymore? Okay, so I just taped that on the back. And then when you do it that way, instead of wrapping it all the way around, you don't have to tie a double knot on the front of your card. And that saves on, it cuts down on your lumps and bumps that our postal workers hate. The workers, you know, that you get charged extra for because it's got bumps and lumps. So now we've only got a single knot here instead of a double knot. These are my ribbon scissors, and watch me put them right back over there so I don't use them on the paper. Okay, so here is our piece. We're gonna put this right on the front of our card. Wendy liked that. Talked about supple. Yeah. There's a lot of strange things that go through my head, you guys. Yeah. We were talking about, I've been trying to get pool people in here to take a look at our pool to evaluate our situation and figure out the heater and the filter and the chlorinator and the pump and all the things that we need to replace. And they like will hardly even return my call. And Steve said, you know, I kind of am finding that like these pool people are really pretty arrogant. And I said, they are arrogant, and perhaps I need to shame them because I'm really good at that. Maybe that's too much information too. So I am going to bring in this particular image from our gorgeously made bundle. I love this, by the way. There's so many possibilities with this particular bundle. And you know, I really ordered it for that notebook edge, but I have actually used the rest of these pieces more than I've used that, which is weird. So I'm going to take this. And I'm just going to put this in Lost Lagoon right over here. This is our inside layer. It's kind of going off the side. And then I'm going to grab the worn, I call these the worn words. Now you can't really read what it says, but you can see the letters. And like the word 6 is right up there at the top left. So you want to make sure that it's right side up. And I'm using Pretty Peacock for that. And I'm just going to stamp it right over that leaf. And again, shabby chic look. I love it. Can you get the scissors sharpened? Linda, you probably can, but our scissors are only $10. So I probably would choose just to get a new pair versus time to take them someplace and then have to go back and get them if they can't, you know, just all the things. But Stampin' Up! Does not sharpen scissors. You can probably find sharpening places someplace though. Okay, I'm doing this to the front of my envelope as well. But that's a really good question. Thank you for asking. Yay! There we go. Isn't that pretty? I just love that look. All right, now what are we going to do with the front of our card? We've got our envelope. Oh, we can put our inside right in there. I know that Joann Fabrics used to have sharpening a few years ago, but I don't know if they do. Actually, it wasn't Joann that I went to. I went to Northwest Fabrics, and they're gone. They were called something Minnesota Fabrics, and they went out of business. Yeah, that made me sad, but you know, I contributed to that because I don't sew anymore. So, yeah, I suck. Okay, so here's our technique. Here's our envelope. The other thing I decided to do is take this die with, hang on, I gotta find things over here, with, okay, I got it together. Everything's falling on the floor. With the More Dazzle paper, and I grabbed one of these gold ones. Now this is a little thicker paper, so some of you might have to run it through twice. I did not, but you're gonna run this through with this leaf image on it, and you're gonna get this. Ha! Then we have a scrap of Lost Lagoon, and I am going to take, let's see, what do I want? Do I want a thank you card or You're a Great Friend? I think I want You're a Great Friend because then I can put whatever I want in there, and it can also double as a thank you card, right? So we're gonna do You're a Great Friend with the Lost Lagoon. No. The Pretty Peacock ink, the darker. And then we've got this label in here, which has the torn ends. This also comes with a whole torn edge die. And can I tell you guys, the cards that I made for my kit class this month, oh my good Lord, I was so giddy over them. They're so, so pretty. I used all of the elements in here. And the torn edge one, really, really cool card. Now, I don't ever show my kit cards. These are all additional ideas that I provide for you. So once you get the kit, you're going to have all those ideas, and then you're going to have more ideas on my blog. And I love being able to do that. So we're going to die cut that with that label. And once we get that done, here is our completed piece. And I'm going to take this and put it on dimensionals. Let's see, where's my... I'll put a dimensional on one end and a dimensional on the other end. And we're going to take this gold, and I'm going to add a little bit of glue on the bigger areas. You don't need a lot of glue on this. It's not going any place once we get it set down on this front. So don't get too sloppy with your glue. I'm going to put that right about here. Hold it for just a minute. Oh, Audrey used these colors for a secret stamper swap she's in. Yeah, I love these two colors together. I think they're so, so pretty. Here comes... Whoops. You know what? I don't like this dimensional because it's going to go right on top of my ribbon, and then it's going to move around, and things like that make me crazy. So instead, I'm going to take a mini dimensional, put it way over at the edge so I can go over the ribbon, and my dimensional will be on the cardstock. Is that too much crazy? Is that a little bit too much for you guys? Like, wow, she's really anal. Sometimes, not that often though. So here's our card. Let me see what I want to do here. We have that slit in the side. Well, we're not going to put pink on it, that's for sure. But I am thinking some of these white sequins, maybe? Can we do white? Yeah, because they kind of take on the color of the pretty peacock under the white. So I think we can actually do that. I didn't do this on my technique cards, but I thought these are included in the kit. So I thought, well, it'd be fun to kind of show them on here. And they sparkle a little bit. Oh yeah, I like, they kind of take on the Lost Lagoon color. What do you guys think of those? So let me show you what I did. With the other card, I used the silver out of the More Dazzle paper. Well, it's actually kind of champagne, but it looks silver on here, but champagne in here. So I did that one and I did the gold one. Which one do you guys like better? Do you have a preference? I think they're both really kind of stunning. Super easy technique. And then I also take a scrap of the cardstock and do the technique on here, and then it comes with the instructions. So this says partial stenciling with masks. It shows the video tutorial can be found on my blog on 6/25, which is today, and it will be there after we're done tonight, and the address of my blog. But here's some just real simple little instructions. So every person that's in my technique club gets, I mail your cards in the envelope. So you get the card with the technique and the instruction sheet. Now, I know people that will take these and put them into one of our bigger cases. We don't sell them anymore, but some type of a little case. I know people that punch a hole and put a big ring, and they have a whole bunch of techniques on a ring. And, oh, let me show you. Here's some of my old ones. This is one of our big stamp cases. We don't sell these anymore, but this worked really good. And so when I need a technique idea, I can come in here. Here's faux patina, wood planking, marker thumping, faux silk technique, eclipse technique, spritzer re-inker background technique. Isn't that pretty? Dazzling diamonds. We don't have that anymore. That's how old. You guys recognize some of these stamps. Reverse stamping. Stamp and blend resist. Here's a shaving cream. So you got all of these great ideas. And again, if you would like to join my technique club, all you have to do is pop me an email at Kelly, K-E-L-L-Y, at AStampAbove.com, and I will send you the information. Then you have to confirm with me. You place one order a month. Your order has to be, I think, a minimum $25. You do that for 6 months in a row, and I give you a $30 product credit to order anything you want at the end. A $30, same as cash credit. And each month you will get this in the mail. Not this particular one. And this one is gone now. This was for the month of May, and I forgot to do my video. So there'll be a whole different technique that I'll share with you soon for orders in June. So if you would like to get on my next technique, place your order. I think you have to place your order before, I want to say I put a deadline on it of the 25th, but I usually run it out to the end of the month, so don't worry about that. So if you order before the end of the month, you'll get in on my next technique club. And again, this gorgeously made bundle, I have an entire kit class, includes 8 pre-cut cards, 4 different designs, glitter brush, linen thread, envelopes, the sequin pack that I used on this card, and the masterfully made designer series paper. Okay, who's ready for the next card? Ah, we are cooking along here. I'm going to set this over here so I can bring those all out at the end. Next up, this, you guys, is a fun fold. We are going to be using the Earth and Elegance. And remember, all of the designer paper is on sale until through the 30th. So that's pretty cool. Here is the Earthen Texture stamp set, the Earthen Texture dies. We're going to be using the Neutrals Adhesive Backed Sequins. Let me pull these out because they're kind of hiding under there. There we go. We're going to use Pecan Pie and Pretty Peacock ink. Let's see. What else? Oh, This stuff is so fun. This is the wavy trim. It's part of the suite, and I really, really like it a lot. Okay, let's see. Oh, where's my cardstock? Right here. So for our Stamp Happy Academy, we do all kinds of things in there now. It used to be all about layouts, but we've really broadened that to be more than just layouts. Oh, let me put my dimensions up here. Hang on. And this was actually one of the layouts from a Stamp Happy live class. And again, you get 3 live classes every month with a premium membership, so it's pretty cool. The Earth and Texture stamp set I knew was on my must-have list right out of the gate when the new catalog came out, because I love these elements. I love this paper, and the dies are just so cool. So let me get all my pieces. SU showed how the DSP was designed. Part of the Creativity Now. Yeah, you guys, I forgot about that. I was at a wedding. I registered for Creativity Now. That is a Stampin' Up! Virtual event that they held on Saturday, yesterday. And I will get to watch the replay because I was at the wedding all day. But I'm excited to see how they made this paper because that's always, always fun. So let's see. I think I'm going to use this side of the paper. This is 2.5 by 6. And I've got a very vanilla envelope here that I'm using because our cardstock is going to have very vanilla in it. So, but yeah, I need to watch Creativity Now. Did you guys, I heard they had some really cool projects on there. So that's one of the other things. If you join my team, even as a discount shopper, you get to participate in all the things. Now, this backstage event that I'm going to in Las Vegas it's for leaders. So you have to have a certain title or above to be able to register and attend it. But it's like a business conference. There's not stamping at that. But all the other events that Stampin' Up! Holds pretty much have stamping in there for creativity, which is super fun. Okay, boy, we have a lot of pieces, you guys. I don't know what exactly this is for. So I think that's just a scrap. We have our envelope done. So here's our card. We have pecan pie, and this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Then we have pretty peacock, 4 by 5 1/4. And then a very vanilla that is 3 3/4 by 5. And what we're going to do here is we're just going to adhere these together. So like I said, I think that this layout was one that I did for a Stamp Happy Academy live class a while ago. And as I was looking for, I needed to do a swap with this particular Earth and Textures bundle. And so I was digging through all of my stuff and I thought, oh, this would make a cool swap card. So this was my swap card. I'm in a swap each month where there's a bundle of products that everybody uses. Then I get a ton of different ideas using that particular bundle. And I love doing that. So then we've got, so this is what we've got. This doesn't open. It's just 3 card panels. Then we've got pecan pie here. And this is 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. And very vanilla, 2 1/2 by 4. And we're going to grab, let's do our peacock, or our pretty peacock first. Oh, let me get this out of here. Do our pretty peacock first. The words we're going to use are, you are proof there is good in the world. And isn't that just the best thing ever, especially right now going on in my life? You guys are proof. I'm going to pull this down a little bit so I can make sure I try to get this straight. That's really good. You would think I was a professional. And then I'm going to take that pecan pie and I'm going to use these wispy little like feather planty things. I don't know what you call them, but I like them. They're pretty cool. Look at that. Isn't that just pretty? I don't know. That just makes me happy. We're going to take that and adhere this little piece to that one. Joanne says she loves this bundle and she can't wait to start using it. Well, you're going to have this great idea, Joanne. Well, it's Joyanne, sorry, Joyanne, and I think you're going to love it because it's pretty cool. Okay, let me set that up there. Now we have this and we have this. I'm gonna wipe my fingers off because my sample card that I made, I smudged ink on, and I'm really sad about it. But it is what it is, right? Now, the rest of our pieces here, we have 2 pieces that are the same size. This is 3 by 3 3/4, and I chose to use this particular Earth and Elegance. These are so pretty, you guys. These are great for masculine cards too, because they're kind of masculine colors, prints. We have both of these. We're gonna bring in our paper trimmer, and I'm gonna get a drink. What are you guys drinking? I am drinking my strawberry lemonade. Did I tell you guys that when I was in Florida, we had the opportunity to go to a polo pony match, and it was all free. One of the neighbors at the condo place invited us. We never spent a penny all day, so that was really, I was like, really? Because I thought polo was really expensive to go to, but it wasn't. A lady's son, her son, who was like probably late 20s, he goes, hey, are you a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator? Because I had my bottle there. Hey, are you a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator? I'm like, yeah, I am. And he goes, are you one of those online demonstrators? And I'm like kind of looking at him like, what? And I go, yeah. He goes, my mom loves watching all you guys. She probably knows you. When she comes back, I'll have her come over and say hi. It was so funny. She never did come over and say hi, but I thought it was really cute. It's like, oh, crazy. So these pieces are 3 by 3 3/4. Now we're going to take this one and we're going to cut it from the top left to the bottom right. And you're going to actually be able to make 2 cards. Or if you wanted to, you could, I'll show you what we're doing in a minute, and then I'll tell you some things you could do if you wanted to. So boom, cut just like that. And we're going to do the same thing with this piece. And this is the same on both sides, so it really doesn't matter. But if you were using a different designer paper, you would then, we cut from here to here, you would want to cut from here to here. So I'll just do that for, you know, beep and giggles. You guys know what that means? Yeah. Okay, so now we have this and we have this. So let me get these all picked up. So we're gonna take this base and we are going to fit this up to the edge of, oh no, I wasn't supposed to glue this onto here yet. So let me get that off, hang on. Don't glue these 2 together, I forgot. Well, you know what, I might be able to fix it. I think I can. Look at how I'm doing this. Somebody taught me this, the bone folder. Don't use a ton of glue on your cards. Like, they're not gonna come apart, but don't get crazy with that glue, because then you can fix things like this. Okay, I'm gonna just leave that up like that because I need to tuck that ribbon under there. So we're gonna take this and put it up against that vanilla edge, and then it comes all the way over here. So I think I am going to, I just had a card fall apart recently. And that to me is really annoying. I don't like it when a card falls apart. So I'm gonna use, you could use glue if you want to, but I am going to use some tear and tape because I'm telling you, stuff ain't falling apart. And I'm gonna use a little bit up the side. Yeah, a card that I got from somebody had a pocket on it and it started falling apart, and I was like, oh dang, this just tells me that I should be using something stronger than glue for these types of cards. So I'm gonna use my take your pick tool. It's like an extension of my stamping hand, right? I use it constantly. I'm gonna peel that off, and now I'm gonna bring it up to the edge of my vanilla layer. Remember, you don't have a lot of wiggle room here for error. So now what we've got here, you guys, is a pocket, right? Now we're gonna take one of these and we're gonna bring it in and we're gonna put it right on here. So I'm gonna do the same thing with the tear and tape.
just like this. And again, you could use glue if you want, but I'm kind of telling you, just trust me. And I'll put a little glue right here. Put a glue dot on the end too. Those babies are really super sticky. I did my Stamp Happy Live class last week, and I used some glue dots because we had wrapped linen thread. Oh no, I did it in my class, my kit class. We wrapped linen thread around the card like 3 times, and it was around the, hang on, I can't get my finger under there. It was around the top, and then you couldn't get that top edge to glue down to the card base because there was a little bit too much layers there, you know? So then I used mini glue dots. Oh, worked like a charm. So I'm gonna bring this in, and we're gonna put this right on here. Yay! Okay, you ready? This goes right in here. This is a little pocket. Okay, so that's pretty fun, right? Now we're gonna take that wavy stuff, and we are going to, remember, you shouldn't have glued this onto that pecan layer. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna take some tape. Ooh, I'm starting to sweat. Glistening, people. It's getting warm in here. I should open my window back up because Steve is not weed whacking in the dark, thank the Lord. Hang on. Oh my goodness, it's pouring rain outside. See, I didn't even know. It's amazing what new windows do, right? We got new windows a couple of years ago when I remodeled my office up here, and the windows before, you used to like be able to stand next to them and you could feel the breeze blowing on your hair with the window closed, if you know what I mean. It was pretty funny. Hang on, this one came loose. Okay, there we go. Oh, isn't that cool? I love this. So I'm just gonna glue this back down. Yay, saved it. Okay, now we've got this really, really cool dies. Didn't I put some scraps in here? I thought I did. Got these really, really cool dies. So I am going to, hang on, I gotta grab a couple things here. I gotta grab my paper. I thought I had more out here. Here it is. Okay, this is the Earth and Elegance. So I took this pattern, isn't that cool? And I took a scrap of Pretty Peacock. So we're going to take this particular pot and we're gonna stamp it on here. Look at how cool that is. Isn't that just the coolest? I love that. And then we're gonna grab our dies. So this is a big pot die, and this is a shorter pot die. There's all kinds of dies. Like this is a little stand to put your pots on. Here's another little thing. All kinds of really cool dies in here. But we're gonna take this and we're gonna die cut it like that. Then we're gonna take this and we're going to die cut it so that it's got these stripes on it and it looks like a real like pottery pot, right? So hang tight. And put that back over there. Here we go. Wow. Very cool, right? Let me wind some of the stuff up because I'm getting too much stuff over here. And what I found as I was kind of messing with this, the rounded edge of the pot is the bottom, and this one is rounded too. So we're going to put some dimensionals on the back of these. And I'm going to do dimensional and dimensional. Notice I put those off to the side. And then we'll get this ready to roll. This pot with that rounded edge at the bottom is going to go right over here, but I don't want it to interfere with our piece that slides in and out. So you got to be careful where you put the dimensional. So I'm going to put it right there. And then I'll put one right on the bottom here. And then we won't have to worry about putting it at the top where it would stick to this, right? So we'll do this. Boop. And then this one is ready to go. Oh, look, I put it on the wrong side. Dang it. I need them to be so they don't interfere with this. So we'll go over here on this side. Was anybody yelling at me going, Kelly, what are you doing? Probably not, right? And then I'm going to put this right about here. Look at how cute that is. And then we're going to take a little piece of this and we're going to tie it over here in this blank area because I just felt like, oh, that needs something, right? There we go. And last but not least, let's get these in here. And I'm going to use these dark, like pecan colored ones because I think those are going to be really cool. Ooh, my other card uses the crisscross on the bottom differently, so I'll show that to you in a minute. I think I like that one better. And how about one more right over here? And then I think I'd like to put one, how about right there? That's gonna be cool. So now we have our envelope, and this is called a crisscross card, right? What do you guys think? Isn't that just so very cool? I love all these pots. Like, I love these dies. And look at that fan thing. And then they match all of these little spriggy deals, and they've got thank you and with gratitude. You always know just what to say and do. Do you have friends like that? Like, I have a lot of friends like that. Your thoughtfulness is appreciated. And then, of course, you are proof there is good in the world. I love that. Let me show you my other card because the crisscross is different. I think I like that one better. I wasn't really paying attention. But see where I smudged it? But see the here, let me get this back in here. The crisscross on this one this is all over the top. So then it makes this pot pop a little bit better. Do you guys have a preference, or you don't care, or you do like it better? Or, but yeah, look what I did there. I'm gonna try and use my my sand eraser to get rid of that smudginess there. This comes in my my adhesive sticky kit. If you'd like to have a sticky kit, it comes with all kinds of stuff, but it comes with a gum glue eraser, it comes with a sand eraser, comes with all of our dimensionals, mini glue dots, tear and tape. There's all kinds of stuff. It's under my online classes. You can find all the contents for the sticky kit. Glue, Seal Plus, a refill, all the things. There's just so many things in it. But yeah, I've got that sand eraser in there too. Okay, so Melanie says she likes the pop of the pot. I know, right? Yes. Oh, yeah, I know. It's a very cool bundle. You'll be seeing more of this bundle from me because I really, really do like it. So let me get these stamps cleaned off here so I can kind of set them off to the side. So what do you guys think? Fun class? I thought there were some pretty cute cards. We started off with the Zany Zoo. That was really a simple card because the designer paper, make your designer paper do the work for you. I love designer paper that just kind of like, oh yeah, that's super cute. You didn't really have to do hardly anything on there. And then let me get this ink off my hands because I just smeared it again. Struggle's real, guys. And then we also had our Technique Club card, which is always fun. If you're looking for some help in the technique arena, gosh, I love techniques. Like, they're one of my funnest things to do. Here's our Technique Club card. Now, this one was for last month. I forgot to do a video. So next month's will be something different. I don't know what that's going to be, but I'll be getting on that real soon. So when you join the Technique Club, it doesn't matter whether you put your order in on the 1st or the 25th. The cards aren't mailed until after the end of that current month. So just know that they go out usually in the first week of the following month after the month that you order in. So just know that. But yeah, I thought these were pretty cool cards, right? Thank you guys so much for all your kind comments. Michelle says the Zany Zoo is so cute. I know. Woo. I love it. All right. So I have some things to share with you. Please remember, this is my current host code. If your order is under $150, use that code. If it's over, don't use it. You're going to get rewards from Stampin' Up, and I want you to have those. And please know that I always appreciate your orders. That is what keeps me in business. It keeps me bringing these free videos to you so I can pay my bills and still get to have fun with you almost every Sunday night, which is really nice. Now, I'm going to share with you this crazy, crazy gift that I got. This came from one of my newest team members, you guys, and let me bring it in. Hang on. It's just crazy, amazing, and very cool, and it was the sweetest thing, and I so appreciate it. So, I got this great big box. You guys know that I love candy corn. So, I got candy corn, candy corn, candy corn. And then, this is from Joe, by the way. I got these devil dogs. And she says, these are things coming off the Jersey Shore, which is where she's from. So that was really fun. And then she sent both Steve and I tissue boxes. Look how cute these little tissue boxes are. Whoops, hang on. I can get them out. I can get them out. Look at how cute they are. Yeah, she made little tissue boxes. Steve's is like more manly. Mine is more feminine, which was super, super cute. I've already dug into these. And again, this is Ocean City, New Jersey, right off the Jersey Shore. Do you know we have a cat named Snooky from Jersey Shore? But you can see I've already dug into these. These are delightful. Oh my gosh, so good. And then we got some Jolly Ranchers because she knows my mouth gets dry while I'm doing all these videos. She sent me this fun queen keychain. How adorable is that, right? We got a gift card from Home Depot, which was super nice. And Steve has started shopping and getting some stuff. Like today, he bought a wheelbarrow and a dolly. And yesterday, he went and got some screws because we don't even have any screws, right? Everything was lost. Best caramel popcorn at the Jersey Shore. Oh my gosh, look at this giant jug of popcorn. And then, of course, one of our favorites, which is, I've already opened this too, let's not lie. Strawberry licorice, you guys. Tons of strawberry licorice. And there was a beautiful card. I think I've got it in my card pile. So hang on. Let me set this one aside. Joe, you are the bomb. You're so sweet. Your gift is so appreciated. And I love licorice. All my things. I said I'm going to get so fat. Okay, cards. Let me bring in the cards, you guys. We're not going to get through all of these tonight because you guys are so sweet and generous and crazy. Look at how cute this is. So I have to tell you guys. This was from the used stamp sale. Kathy Miller made this, I'm sure. Isn't it just beautiful? I love this. I love this whole bundle and fun paper. My team and I think some followers, customers also contributed, brought me over a big basket. It was filled with gift cards. It was filled with cash. Like they all rallied around. My team members, Kathy and Sarah, both got together and put out a statement. Haley helped them, saying, you know, what had happened to us with the garage, and they sent all this stuff. Kathy Miller took the reins on putting it all together, and I got this basket with money and gift cards, and like me and Steve were both like flabbergasted, and him more than me, because I know how generous people are, right? And I try to pay it forward every time I can too. That's like one of my things. I just think it brings me good juju to share the fortunes of my life. I don't have any fortunes, but you know what I mean. To share the fortunes of my life and pay it forward for people who are in need. And I know how generous people are, and I know how kind and thoughtful my stamping community is, but Steve is like, he's like, whoa. And I'm like, yeah, I know. It's crazy. People are so sweet and nice, but look at this beautiful card. This is from Debbie Foster. She is on my team, and she was sending a thank you for the prize that she won. She was my mystery stamping prize winner. That's another thing that you can be involved in when you join my team, whether you're going to be a discount shopper or a business builder or someplace in between. You get to participate in all the things, and I have mystery stamping once a month. Debbie won mystery stamping, and I sent her prizes. So Debbie, we opened your, and I'm like, wow, that is a beautiful card. So thank you so much. And then I have a card from Anne English, and oh my gosh, you guys, I have to show this to you. Look at how pretty this card is. Yeah, look at how, now this is her, she's doing calligraphy here with her writing. But you guys, I have to show you the letter that she sent. And I'm not going to read it to you because, you know, it's personal from her. But look at her writing. Like, I opened this, I can't remember who was here, but I'm like, look at this writing. It's Molly. I said, look at how cool her writing was. And she's like, oh my gosh. So this was a sympathy card from Anne. Anne, thank you so much. This card is really cool too, right, you guys? Yeah. Uh-huh. What did Cheryl just say? Yes, when first found out that I couldn't flower, my husband ran to the cupboard where we actually had Twizzlers. That's so cute. This card is from Pam Taylor. And she had heard that my birthday's coming up. Pam, I think you're one of the first ones to send me a birthday card. And yeah, she's working on whittling down her 6x6 papers. And isn't this just the cutest little card? Yeah. Love it. This is that new Circle Sayings stamp set, so that's really cool. Here comes some more. Oh, here we go. This is from Lori Watts. Lori's on my team. Look at this. Isn't that so pretty? Sympathy card. Absolutely beautiful. Love your colors. Love that designer paper, Lori. Thank you so much. Lori, thank you also for your gift. Then, oh, look at this. Do you guys remember this card? This is from my mom, and this is actually a set of cards that I gave her as a gift, so I made this. She says, oh, dear Kelly, my dear Kelly, you have made me so proud to be your mother. I met so many wonderful people on our trip together that I never would have met if it weren't for you. It just makes my heart swell. Thanks is a pretty small word for all you've done for me. This trip was like the whipped cream on top. Love you to the moon and beyond, Mom. Mother, 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 you know that I will go to the ends of the earth for you. She raised me, and that was no easy feat. Let me tell you guys that. You may think I'm all sweet and wonderful now, but I'll tell you what, I was a little bit of a handful. So, bless your heart, Mom. I'd do it again in a heartbeat. This is from, hang on, I'll show you the card. Look at how pretty that is. I think that's our host, exclusive host set. This is from Linda Sheldon. She is thanking me for the prize. She also won. Woohoo! And she loved the kickoff party. So that's really cool. You are very welcome, Linda. Thank you so much for your beautiful card. Look how pretty that is. Hang on. Look at pretty. I love how she did the sponging or blending on the inside too. It looks like clouds, doesn't it? So pretty. Okay. Next up, we have Lois. Oh, Lois, this card is so stinking pretty. Are you guys ready for this? Look at this. I know Lois is on here tonight. Look at how this sits right like that. Isn't that, it's like, I can't remember what this is called. Do you guys remember what this card is called? But it's super cool. Yeah, and it just all folds together like that. So pretty. And she said, it's been a while since I sent you a card. So here is a flying eagle. Oh, so cool. She says, thanks for all your videos. Lois, you are a dear. Lois sends me funny jokes, and I love that. Me and Lois, we got the same kind of sense of humor. It's a little sketchy. Sorry, Lois. Next, we have Lori Callie's. Look at how pretty this is. This is my stamp set, you guys. This is a Friendship Royalty stamp set. And hang on, I'm having a difficulty here. There we go. Belly band. Ready? Look how pretty that is. Yay! Yeah. I love this. This is the balloon, the bright and beautiful balloon paper that she used with this. And look at this cute little belly band. This is so stinking adorable. Love it. And I love the little sequins, the little, those are the in color rhinestones, I think. Thank you, Lori. You are the best. Next up, this is from Wendy Sue Winter. Look at this. I think this was her swap card from the catalog kickoff. The catalog kickoff has a swap that you can join. Look at that. So pretty. Look at how pretty that is. Tucks right in there. Look at that. Wendy Sue. Yep, this was her swap card from the catalog kickoff. Don't worry, you guys. If you missed the catalog kickoff, we'll be having another one. But isn't that super cute? We will have another catalog kickoff. This is from Priscilla. She used that beautiful, I think this is a tissue paper technique, and it's a sympathy card for us. Thank you so much, Priscilla. Very, very pretty. I love this. Love that technique. Next up, we have Brooke Van Buskirk. Brooke is one of my helpers, you guys. Look at how pretty that is. Yeah, sympathy card. That's that online exclusive stamp set. Love it. And then, oh, look how pretty this is. This is from Maria. She's on my team. I love this. So pretty. Thank you so much. And like I said, I left these downstairs on the counter, and Steve went through all of them that were laying down there and read them. And he's just so touched by all your kind words. Yeah, sending happy thoughts. This is from Brenda Zweck. Gosh, Brenda, I hope I said your name right. But look how pretty that is. Oh, and she used some Wink of Stella on there. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, here's a pretty one. Look at how pretty that is. Pauline Turner. Look, it's gorgeous. What a beautiful card. Absolutely beautiful. Another sympathy card. Very, very pretty. Oh, and she won some in-color gems from me while I was in Florida and just wanted to say thank you. You are so welcome. Beautiful card. Thank you so much. You guys, I so appreciate you sharing your talent. Look at how pretty this one is. This is from Debbie Pott, and I love that she used that die with some sparkle paper underneath and the new label dies. So pretty, right? It's just so pretty. So this is actually, maybe we'll make this card. Debbie, this is really cool because this is a pretty simple card, but it's just really stunning to me. Absolutely gorgeous, Debbie. Thank you so much. And this is from Catherine Allenbaum. Look at you guys. Woot woot. There it is. Yeah, same. My phone on Do Not Disturb. That should never happen. I hope you're still with me. Oops, sorry, I put her address right out there. But yeah, this uses the same Earth and Elegance designer paper. Yeah, I think it kept going right. Good grief. I don't know what happened there. I'm going to have to double check my phone. Maybe I did something wrong. I love this one too. This is from Wendy Morse. Wendy is on here tonight. Wendy, this card is just like stunning too. You guys make the prettiest cards. Love it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, we're making a little bit of a dent in all these cards. Look at that. This is just very simple, but it's very elegant, and I love that too. Pretty. This is from Debbie Bach. Debbie is one of my team members. So pretty. Thank you, Debbie. And then we have Luba. Oh, I gotta show you guys this. Look at this. Luba sends cards for all the kids and Steve. Look at that. sympathy card. Isn't that so pretty? Yeah. I just love this card, Luba. That is beautiful. Thank you so much. This was for Steve. And this came from Cynthia Campbell. Hang on. I love that. It's a great masculine card, right? And I asked him when we were in San Diego, I've never been sailing, and he said that he did. So he really liked this card. And your sweet condolence message inside. Okay, look at this. This is from Vicky. Vicky, look at how pretty that is. And Haley was here when I opened this, and she goes, oh, those are those flowers from the paper pumpkin kit that she was working with. Absolutely beautiful. Another, sympathy card. Okay, you guys, are you getting sick of me yet? Look at how pretty this is. I would love to know if this is designer paper in the background or if that is some type of a technique. Sharon Taylor, you let me know. And look at, she put in this really lovely prayer. These are the kind of things that Steve was like, wow, people really do nice things. I'm like, I know. Yeah, so pretty. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you so much. I'm gonna keep this and give that to Steve because I think he meant to keep that. And then Susan, guys, look at this. I love this stamp set. Super, super cute. Thank you so much, Susan. Steve told me when I got home today that they got the report back. His mom was on a heart monitor because she had like some type of a valve issue that I think she was born with. And they said that her heart just quit beating. She didn't have a heart attack. Her heart just quit beating and she just passed peacefully in her sleep. So that was a good thing to know, right? Next up, Courtney Austin Darp. Look at lovely as a tree. Love your card. Again, very simple, but very elegant. Love this. Thank you so much. It's absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to do 2 more. This is from Kathy Showalter. Look how pretty these flowers are. I love the embossing folder in the background. This is one of my favorite. Wish I could heal your heart. So, so pretty, you guys. Beautiful. All right, here's our last one for tonight because I got to go eat something. I haven't eaten since breakfast. Well, and then the licorice. This is from Kathy Sherlow. Look at how pretty that is. And she used that radiating dyes. That's part of our online exclusive products. This label and this background uses it. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And thank you. Words can't express. I love this too. That's a beautiful sentiment. Kathy, thank you so much. You guys, thank you so much for all your kind words, your kind comments, your cards, your messages, your everything are so greatly appreciated. And you guys sure know how to make people feel loved. And yeah, it's just been a real blessing. And I'm saying thank you for Steve too, because he's learning. He's kind of known that you guys are really special, but he's learning just how special you are. So it's been really wonderful. All right. So I'm going to try to get something together to post for you next weekend. I don't know if I'm going to do a card challenge, if I'm just going to do a pre-recorded live. We'll see, because we're leaving kind of early this week to go for our family reunion. Gosh, so much running lately. I just kind of want to stay home, but right? Family first. Lots of family things going on. But thanks you guys for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. And I will let you know one way or another. If I can't get something together this week, I will let you know. If I can, I'll let you know so you can watch for that. And I wish you, if I don't see you, I wish you guys all a very safe 4th of July weekend. And if you don't have anything planned, if you're not doing anything special, go get a hot fudge sundae or something. Do something fun for yourself. Celebrate the birthday, right? 4th of July. Or you can just celebrate my anniversary, 4th of July. Right? It'll work. Not kidding. Thank you, Judy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for sending the cards, the thoughts, the gifts, the everything. Every little thing makes a difference. And we really appreciate it. And have a great holiday. For those of you that aren't in the United States,
4th of July. It's our country's birthday. I wish you guys a great weekend too, right? Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night. I'll get all of this posted. I got to go eat something. Then I'll take pictures and start typing everything up and get it posted on my blog. Again, on my blog, www.AStampAbove.com. Right-hand column has all the things, online classes. It has the, you can get the details for the Technique Club. My host code is there. Lots of things in that column. Online catalog. If you need a catalog, let me know. Melanie Foy, thank you so much. Thanks for being here tonight. I was happy to see you. And if I missed any of your questions, get in touch with me. Email kelly@AStampAbove.com, and I will be happy to help you out. Join my team. You'll love it. You have nothing to lose. Doesn't work out, doesn't work out. I still will love you. Good night, everybody.